Autism isn't strange. It's a different operating system. People often joke about autistic traits in memes: avoiding eye contact, eating the same foods every day, struggling with bright lights, or missing subtle social cues. It's funny on the surface, but underneath the humour is something incredibly real. Autistic people genuinely experience the world as if it runs on a completely different operating system. What looks quirky or odd to others is often the most efficient, logical way to stay regulated in a world that feels overwhelming, unpredictable, and far too loud. Autistic people don't experience life as one big, dramatic reaction. They experience it as constant sensory data, lights that feel like needles, sounds that feel like sirens, emotions that come in like tidal waves instead of gentle ripples. So, while others might breeze through their day without noticing these things, autistic people are managing 1,000 invisible details at once, living in a world that isn't built for you. When you live with a nervous system that processes the world intensely, you naturally create systems that help you survive it. Routines become lifelines. Predictability becomes comfort. Eating the same meals isn't about being fussy, it's about avoiding the sensory gamble of trying something new. Wearing the same clothes might simply mean those textures feel safe on the skin. Even the things that people misunderstand the most, like emotional shutdowns, delayed responses, or needing direct invitations, come from a brain that processes information deeply and sometimes slowly. None of these behaviours are random. They're not flaws, they are adaptations. And once you understand the why behind them, they suddenly make complete sense. Loud environments are exhausting, not because someone is sensitive, but because the brain can't filter the noise. Social rules are confusing, not because someone is antisocial, but because those rules are often unspoken and inconsistent. Unusual sleep schedules aren't laziness. The autistic brain finds its own rhythm, not the one society expects. Humour helps us feel seen. This is why memes and jokes about neurodivergence feel so comforting. They take the heavy, confusing parts of autism and turn them into something we can smile at. They let people say, "Oh my god, that's literally me," without feeling embarrassed or misunderstood. Humour doesn't erase the difficulties, but it softens them. It helps autistic people feel less alone in their experiences, and it helps those who love them understand the inner world behind the behaviours. It's not about making fun of autism. It's about creating a space where people can laugh, connect, and feel seen, even in the messy parts. You're not alone, and you're not wrong for being different. There's a widespread myth that autism makes someone strange, broken, or dramatic, but the truth is the opposite. Autistic people tend to be deeply observant, honest, loyal, perceptive, and creative. They feel things with intensity. They notice patterns others miss. They think in ways that are often innovative, logical, and beautifully unique. The world may not always understand autistic traits, but that doesn't mean those traits are wrong. It simply means the world was not designed with neurodivergent minds in mind. You deserve relationships where your needs aren't dismissed. You deserve routines that work for your nervous system. You deserve environments that don't overwhelm you. And most importantly, you deserve to live without apologising for how your brain works. Autism isn't a flaw, it's a different wiring, a different rhythm, a different way of experiencing the world. And when you embrace that, instead of fighting it, you step into a life that finally feels aligned with who you are. You are not alone. You are not too much. You are not strange. You are simply operating on a different system, one that is just as valid, just as real, and just as worthy of respect. Like and subscribe for more neurodiverse content.